Chitrakoot, where forests whisper the Ramayana. On the morning of 16th September 2025, after breakfast at Prayagraj, we set off for Chitrakoot. The journey itself was a visual delight, with mountains on one side and dense forests on the other. Chitrakoot lies at a unique geographical junction where the northernmost part of Uttar Pradesh meets the southernmost part of Madhya Pradesh. While Chitrakoot is a district in Uttar Pradesh, Satna lies just across the border in Madhya Pradesh. Chitrakoot's history is deeply rooted in the Ramayana. It is believed that Lord Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana spent 11 years of their exile here. The place is known as Tapobhoomi, the land of meditation, and Devanganam, the playground of the gods. Numerous myths surround this sacred land. One belief holds that Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva took incarnations here. Another says that the Bharat Milap temple stands on the very spot where Bharat met Rama and pleaded with him to return to Ayodhya. During British rule, Chitrakoot remained a dense forest region, inhabited mainly by monks and tribal communities. Geographically, it forms part of the Vindhya mountain range, marked by low hills, caves, dense forests, sandstone formations, spiritual caverns, small rivers, and waterfalls. Many devotees believe that circumambulating the Kamdagiri hill, a 5-kilometer circuit, fulfills one's wishes. Passing through Jasra, Sovu, Raipura, Arvara, and Karbi, we reached Chitrakoot around 11 am. We checked into the Riverview Resort, located on the Madhya Pradesh side. Without resting, we immediately left for Gupta Godavi, about 18 kilometers from the town. Gupta Godavi consists of caves formed in the limestone of the Vindhya Parvat. The belief that Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana once lived here adds to its spiritual significance. We purchased tickets for 25 rupees per person and joined a slowly moving queue, which later gained momentum. At the cave entrance, visitors pay 10 rupees and are offered bay leaves and fruit. Stepping into the cave felt like entering another world. The rock formations resembled exquisite natural sculptures, shaped by water flowing through them for centuries. Narrow gullies carried streams of water, while idols of various deities were placed at intervals, with priests stationed nearby collecting offerings. We chose not to engage and instead absorbed the breathtaking beauty created by nature itself. Because it is a cave, oxygen levels drop when crowds increase. Entry is strictly regulated based on the number of people exiting, which explained the slow-moving queue. The authorities maintain commendable crowd control. There are two main chambers. The first is a narrow passage with knee-deep water through which a perennial stream flows. The second chamber is wide and dry. The stream enters the cave from one end and mysteriously disappears at the other, enhancing the mystique of the place. Some believe that the Godavi River, which actually originates in Nashik, Maharashtra, symbolically begins here. After visiting Gupta Godavi, I felt the Chitrakoot journey was already worthwhile. Our next stop was the Sati Ansuya ashram, located on the banks of the Mandakini river. It is believed that Atri Muni, Sati Ansuya, and Maharshi Valmiki once lived here. The present ashram is a newly constructed temple. I chose not to go inside and instead sat outside quietly for some time. Monkeys were everywhere and fish could be seen swimming in the river. After returning to the hotel for lunch, we left at 4 p.m. for Hanuman Dhara, a large hill that can be reached either by climbing steps or via a ropeway. The ropeway ticket costs 170 rupees. Seeing ropeways in places like Rajgir and Chitrakoot made me reflect on the immense potential Kerala has for similar projects. Unfortunately, in Kerala, a conservative disaster seems to be unfolding, with opposition parties and sections of the media uniting against such development initiatives. The Hanuman temple stands where the ropeway ends. Hanuman Dhara itself is a spot where water trickles drop by drop onto the idol of Hanuman, believed by devotees to have healing properties. Beyond this sacred point, however, devotion often degenerates into hooliganism and extortion. The attitude of certain individuals there was deeply disappointing. It is best for visitors to worship at the temple and return without venturing further. Despite this, the surrounding region remains rich with forests and hills, dotted only with a few essential shops. We had tea at a stall run by an elderly man with long grey hair and beard who looked like a monk. For a moment, I imagined he might be one of Valmiki's spiritual aides. From there, we proceeded to Ramghat, the main bank of the Mandakini river. Decorated boats floated on the river, offering rides, though we chose not to take one. We walked along the riverbank to the spot where the evening aarti was performed. At 7 p.m., as the aarti began, lights on all the boats were switched on, transforming the river into a shimmering ribbon of light. Small children sold flowers and lamps. We spoke to a bright girl named Manbir, who was studying in class 3. Salman and Tayangi, who accompanied her, were not attending school. They applied sandalwood paste and vermilion on devotees' foreheads. We advised Manbir to study well and shape a better future. The priests faced the river, blew conch shells, rang bells, lit lamps, and performed the aarti. It was a deeply moving sight. Jayan was especially happy to learn that his mother had visited Chitrakoot while pregnant with him. As a tribute to that memory, he decided to shave his head. When he asked the barber the fee, the man said 50 rupees. Jayan, astonished, gave him 100 rupees instead. The real aarti, I felt, was visible on the barber's face. Road widening and drainage construction are currently underway in Chitrakoot. However, since the town lies on the border of two states, development moves slowly. I hope this situation will improve in the coming years. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you.